The Frontline starts now.
And we welcome you to another episode of the Frontline Podcast. I'm Courtney Kenny, and I'm pleased to be joined this time by Tyson Wilcox and Riley Misa. So, gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm really excited. We also have a couple of returning guests who are just in the gallery here. Might as well just call them out while we're here. We got Adam McKillop, Owen Call, and Caleb Dawson. So, if you hear any shouting, viewers at home from the other side, they're pointing at Call. It's going to be Call. Okay, question. Just so we can get this off the hop. What's the best meme in the team group chat right now?
Oh, no.
That you're allowed to share. And I'm talking about a certain call on somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we'll move on with that. All right, we're off to a great start here. First off, anyways, so the first question I usually kind of try to get at guys at, what brought you to Powassan? I'll get to you, Tyson, in a second, but you, Riley, what brought you all the way up to Powassan to play for the Voodoos this year?
Well, I heard a lot of great things from many coaches and advisors about not just the organization, but the staff here, and that's what intrigued me the most.
I'm so sorry that we were disappointed you so far. I'm just kidding. Tyson, you came last year, and I'm going to be, ask you. You were kind of the third stringer for a lot of last year. What made your decision to come back so easy?
Well, it was kind of tough to even go to another place. I didn't really have many games played. So this is kind of really my only option, but I didn't mind coming back. I had Dawson returning, Doobie, Jacko, and Gordo at the start, but.
You sure that wasn't a deterrent? Especially that guy right there.
Yeah, I know, but I like the guys, so it was pretty easy to come back.
So this year, obviously compared to last year, you're playing a lot more. You're playing, you're pretty much 1A, 1B situation with Austin. What's that kind of been like for you?
Oh, it's great. I get along great with Austin. It's pretty sick, to be honest. And
you, Riley, you're up and down the lineup. The lines change every game. What's that kind of like having to play with different guys almost every game, it feels like?
Well, I like the challenge. It's new. Obviously, it's my first full season of junior, so it's a lot to learn from. So it's good so far.
How would you say the experience has been in your first full season of junior?
I say it's been pretty good so far. A lot of fun memories and all that. So yeah.
And Tyson, now that you're kind of one of the vets on the team, what's it like? When new guys come in the room like this guy right here?
It's funny. You get to bully him a bit.
Do you get to even though you got a guy like McKillop who's older and stuff, is he kind of you get some veteran presence on him because you've been here a year already, or does he have his say kind of on you a little bit?
No, of course I'm over McKillop any day.
What about a guy like Owen Call? Where's the hierarchy with the room with him?
He came from Elliott Lake, so.
I can't say anything about Caleb, though, because he wears a letter, so we'll be a little bit nice on that one. A little bit of hot water right now, but we'll save that one for later. Anyways, Riley, when you come up here, was 28 kind of a number that you were just kind of given, or was that a number that you picked yourself?
It's a number I picked myself. It's actually my birthday, so it's May 28th. So
it worked out pretty good then.
Yeah, it's perfect. So
it's a pretty good number.
Yeah,
I grew up watching the Ty Domi Leafs, so I always associate 28. And I'm out there, is Riley going to drop the gloves like Ty Domi? I don't think so.
No, probably not.
If you had to, would you drop the gloves?
Maybe, man. You never know.
Where would you?
It's the nodes.
So I asked Heath this question last week for you guys. I don't think you're getting into any fights anytime soon as the goalie. You usually don't see that too often. But I asked Heath this question, what's it like getting into fights in a league with face masks? Do you think you could, where would you punch?
Honestly, just try and rip the cage off, I guess.
Yeah?
Get it going, yeah.
I kind of want to see this, not going to lie. This is going to be great.
Too.
Tyson, do you got a hot streak in you if someone runs you in your crease, or are you just going to turn the cheek and skate away?
Well, normally, I don't even really get the chance to do anything. The guys are already pouncing on them, so.
Good teammates, huh?
Yeah, great teammates.
Are you saying that because there's guys standing here right now?
No, I'm being serious.
As a goaltender yourself, though, this year you got one of the highest save percentages in the league. You've absolutely owned the Sioux Eagles this year as well. That's a recent game. What's that kind of been like, seeing your name, at the top of save percentage of goals against lists all year, and getting some accolades here and there from just the team in general?
It's an awesome feeling. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. If you could characterize the three guys, both of you, I'll start with you, Riley. If you could characterize each guy with one word that's here in the studio audience today, so starting with Adam, what would you use?
Oh man, I don't know. Let's give them a word each.
One word.
I don't know.
Owen, McDonald's. Adam.
McDouble. Top end.
That's a pretty good word. What would you guys use for Caleb then? It sounds like Enforcer's a good one right now.
Cereal.
Is he just always eating cereal or something? Like,
Yeah, he's always eating cereal.
anyways, if you had to pick an arena that you guys have played in, this is the generic question I always ask everybody that comes in here. An arena in the NOJHL that you've played in so far, like what's your favorite and what's your least favorite?
I'd say least favorite would be Massey, but I don't know if that counts.
It counts.
There you go. I'd say my favorite is Sudbury and the Big Ice.
Sudbury, really?
Yeah.
Is it just like you can use your speed to your advantage a little bit more there? Or?
Yeah, you get a little more time out there and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're like one of the first people to ever say Sudbury.
Really?
Everyone's like usually picking Timmins or like Hearst.
Oh no.
But I appreciate someone being different, so thank you.
Yeah.
You, Tyson?
I like Timmins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And your least favorite, is it Massey?
Yeah. Well, I never like actually played there.
Oh,
but
okay. So an arena that you've played in then?
Probably Sudbury.
Yeah?
And like, especially playing against them.
When Miles was on last year, he talked about how, well, first off, no joke, I hate the Cubs, but gotten in trouble with that one too. But he was talking about how it's hard to like track the puck if it goes certain height because of how dark the seats are. Do you find that as like a thing for you as well in that?
I didn't really notice that, no.
No, eh? That's fair. But yeah, 0 to 10, do not like the Cubs. When you play that team, when you guys see those guys, like, is there a guy on the or a team in the league that you have like circled? Is it the Cubs or is it anyone else that you're just like, we can't wait to play that game?
Say Timmins too.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't like Timmins, but I like you guys beat them last year, so that was great.
Yeah,
especially the way that you guys beat them last year. Perfect.
Yeah, it was unreal.
What about you, Riley? I know you're kind of newer to the league, but is there like a team that you're like, I can't wait to play that team?
I'd say Timmins or Hearst.
Yeah.
You know? Like fast skill guys, like way faster game and all that. So very competitive. So
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I like watching the games up there, especially because like I'm intrigued to hear how Dennis Puska is going to call any game in Hearst because his voice is very different. But when you guys, what's it like playing in Powassan on like kind of the smaller ice? So you talked about how you like the bigger ice in Sudbury.
yeah.
But,
Last year I played at like St. Mike's, which is a small rink as well. So it's kind of used to like how the bounces are and all that stuff. So it wasn't like much of a worry for me. So.
No, so you like adapt it pretty easily.
Yeah.
What about you, Tyson? I would imagine the game from a goaltending perspective is very different based on the size of the ice that you're playing on.
Yeah, I love playing in Powassan.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Would you say, home biases aside, would you say that's actually probably your favorite rink to play in then?
Yeah,
yeah, that's fair. I like calling games at Powassan. I was talking to Thomas Mercier, the commentator from Sudbury, and I said when I was there for the NOJHL showcase, it feels like you're so far away from the rink because the ice is so big and it's also further back. Powassan, when you're calling the game, you're right on top of the play.
Yeah,
it's like right there, and then you can chirp the refs all you want and then get in trouble by the league. But anyways, that's besides the point. I gotta ask you, just because I saw some pictures from the beginning of the year with your pads were like white. Now they're not so white, which is indication, I guess, of the amount of rubber that you've stopped this year, which is pretty good. Do you ever think is there a way to clean that? I don't know as somebody who's not a goaltender.
Yeah, no, like I have it's called puck off, and I use that to clean it. I haven't cleaned them in a while.
No, I think it's a good look though. Like not having it cleaned up, like it looks like you've done some business this year.
Yeah, I need to clean them though. They're like my blocker is completely black.
Yeah, your glove's like the only thing that's white.
Yeah,
now.
it's good. I got that like first month of the season.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny looking when you go out there and you're just like, well, I can tell where his glove hand is.
Yeah.
So equipment quirks. I'll start with you, Riley. Do you have anything that you like? You like your equipment a certain way, or is there anything? Players are obviously very. Their stick is very personal to them. Obviously, like, is there anything that you have equipment wise that's kind of personal to you that I have to have it this way?
Not really anything in particular. Like I would maybe just have my tape fresh for each game, like before every game. But other than that, it's nothing really.
No way.
No.
Like, so do you do the knob and the blade, or do you just do the blade?
Just the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do anything like particular with it? Like, how do you just do like a generic here it is in the middle, or do you do the toe, or?
Yeah, I just go like full wide toe to heel, and then at the top I only go around a few times, just a little bit of tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this, out of all the guys you've ever played with, what's the strangest tape job you've ever seen? Where you look at that guy and you're like, no, that's wrong.
Well, I played a guy back in the day, he had no tape on his knob.
Really?
Yeah, just nothing there.
That's a choice.
Yeah, and maybe 2 stripes on the toe, and that was it. Yeah.
That is a choice.
Yeah, pretty odd, but yeah.
Okay. What about you, Tyson? Because when we used to do this with the battalion, I asked their equipment manager at the time, like, who are the most needy guys on the team? And he always said, like, Dom Divicentis and Mike McIver, like the goalies. So we're always, like, the neediest guys. Would you say, like, your equipment, obviously, as a goaltender is very important. Is that kind of something that you look after quite a bit? Like, you need things a certain way, everything like that?
To be honest, not, like, really.
No.
Like, I don't, like, do anything extra to my gear or anything, but I like my sticks, like the exact same tape job, but other than that, no, not really.
Is it like, do you have to change them every game too, like Riley?
Yeah, my blade, yeah.
Yeah, but do you like a big knob kind of thing so you can hold on to it if you have to poke check? Or
a decent knob.
Yeah.
Like, it's not too big, but...
No? So what's the craziest tape job you've seen?
Probably like my U18 year. Like it was like a baseball. Like, it was ridiculous. One of like the D-mans on my team.
I feel like that gets to a point where it's almost illegal at that point. Like,
yeah, it was really big.
Wow. Okay. Do you guys have any kind of superstitions on a game day, Riley? Do you do anything like has to followed by this or something? No, you're not a superstitious guy.
Not really. No.
Any of these guys have strange superstitions?
I always see Call lying down during the intermission, just feet up.
Put his feet up.
Yeah,
that's probably a good thing, though. I mean,
yeah.
It's a lactic acid out.
Yeah, different.
This guy's smart.
Smart guy.
What about you, Tyson? You got any superstitions?
I have to listen on the way to the rink. I have to listen to the song "Human"
By who?
Rag and Bone.
I see. I'm so like lost. Like my music is like from the 70s, so I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I have to listen to that song.
Do you like listen to it
game.
the whole ride, or just like you have to listen to it at least once?
Just once.
Yeah.
And it's the last song.
Really?
I've been doing that for a while now.
So if it's still playing and you pull into the parking lot, do you have to like sit until it's done?
It can. I just have to like hear it.
Yeah. Is there a certain way, like when you put the equipment on, that you have to do it a certain way? Or?
Yeah, like I'll put like my right stuff on first. Like my right skate will go on first. My right knee pad will go on first. My right pad will go on first.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
What, like, so when I played baseball back in the day, and I always had to go out, and I couldn't play if I didn't like put my glove in the infield dirt first and went out or something. Like what? I don't know what started it. I guess I must have just like went 4 for 4 that day or something. Like what started this stuff for you? Like was it just like, oh, I had a shutout after I did it that way or something? Or
honestly, I have no idea. I've just done it.
No, you just kept with it. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Average Joe's Eatery and Patio Bar is North Bay's only year-round lakefront restaurant. On the shores of beautiful Trout Lake, we have been serving delicious food and stunning views since 1999. Indulge in one of our delicious menu items, or simply sit with a cocktail in hand and watch the beauty of Trout Lake before your eyes. Check us out online at averagejoes.net or visit us in person at 3501 Trout Lake Road, North Bay.
Welcome to the Clubhouse by Gateway Golf. Located on Oak Street East in North Bay, with over 200 plus real-time courses, simulator arcade games, and delicious eats, the Clubhouse is North Bay's newest social hangout. You can book times now at gatewaygolf.ca or come visit at 245 Oak Street East in North Bay, Ontario. The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalie resiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency.
The Frontline Podcast is broadcasted from inside the 360 Goaltending Icebox in North Bay, Ontario. 360 Goaltending, redefining Canadian goalie culture.
Why is Northern Honda servicing more cars of all makes and models? Let's count the ways. 1. Our state-of-the-art facility has award-winning technicians. 2. Northern Honda has the lowest tire price guarantee, no matter what you drive. 3. The lowest synthetic oil change guarantee, and every 5th oil change is free for all makes and models. Plus, new Honda buyers get brake pads for life. See the service difference at Northern Honda, 1250 Seymour beside Home Depot.
Kids Sport North Bay is an organization that helps kids who otherwise couldn't get in the game with grants of up to $500. You can donate or find out more at www.kidsportcanada.ca.
So what's kind of goes into your game day then? Like, do you pregame skate, lunch, dinner, all that jazz? Do you have a certain meal that you want to eat? Or
yeah, I kind of eat early, like a big meal around like 12 or 1, and then I'm kind of good for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then just water and like little snacks.
Is it usually like, I've heard of guys that are like, if things are going good, I only eat the same meal like every single time, or are you like different meal?
I'll just eat whatever's in front of me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything
goes, yeah.
I mean, good for you. Like, I'd get pretty tired of like the same meal if I was like on a 4-game heater or something. Yeah. What about you, Tyson?
Yeah, I probably eat around like 3:30.
Is it the same meal every time? Or
no, it's different.
Even if you're on like a winning streak or something?
Yeah, it's different like every time.
Yeah. What's it like with, I guess it doesn't matter if it's different every time, because I was going to say, what would it be like on the road where you might not have as many choices, but it doesn't matter because it's different every time. I wanted to ask you guys about road trips, though, because I think I've asked everybody that's come through this door about a certain road trip at the beginning of the year with being stuck on the bus. What was that like, Riley? It's your first road trip with the boys, and you guys you get to bond real quick.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Like, I just remember he told us, like, we're here for the whole night, and I just wish he was joking, but he wasn't. And we were there all night. I was waking up every hour. It was just like a mess and all that, but it was fun though.
Did you like not? So you said you wish he was joking. Did you not believe him when he said you guys were there the whole night, or?
A little bit, and then we didn't move, so I guess he wasn't. So yeah, that's how it goes.
What about you, Tyson? How was that for you?
It wasn't the greatest.
No.
I remember trying to go to sleep in Cowie and Rotundo. We're like, just like fighting on the ground, like 4 a.m. It was brutal. And Owen calls farting and it stinks the whole bus.
Guys just catching strays over there. I mean, if you want to like come in and set the record straight at the end of it, you can always do that too. So, so then you guys get to Hearst to still stay, but you don't play the game. Is that that's got to be a little strange too, eh? To get all the way up there and not actually play a game.
Yeah, it was weird.
Just a little day trip in Hearst.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone ever say it's a little day trip in Hearst. Yeah, how far away it is from here. So you don't actually get to play in Hearst until recently. Like, that's just such a really weird thing. And then to have to turn around and go back to Iroquois Falls and still play that game, that must have been quite the yo-yo experience, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 to 10. Would not recommend it. Okay, so moving away from hockey, What are some of the hobbies that you guys are into, Riley? Like, what do you like to do away from the rink? Oh, he's got a smile. Here we go.
Oh man. I like to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, not much else.
Have you and Pete bonded over fishing, or he's quite the fisherman?
Yeah, I know he is, but no, not really. No.
No. Does he even know that you like to fish?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was gonna say if you were just hiding that from him, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I would.
What about you, Tyson? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I like fishing.
Yeah.
Golfing.
Yeah. Have you tried out like the Gateway like indoor one yet? Or
No, I haven't.
I heard it's amazing. I haven't gone yet, but I'm also a terrible golfer on a good day. So
Yeah, we like talked about doing it last year, but they were like all booked up every
Yeah.
time we tried to. But we haven't tried this year yet.
I hear the food's amazing too. So it might be a good time to go check it out. All right, let's play a little desert island game here. You guys can only take one movie with you on an island. I know not everyone's like a big movie guy, so it could be, I guess, whatever. But to make it easy, I'll just say movie. If you like stuck on an island for the rest of your life and you could only have one movie, what would that movie be?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
That is a choice. I'm here for it though. You
Great.
big like Fast and Furious guy, or
Oh yeah.
hey, our intern Cassie's like huge into Fast and Furious, so
Yeah, it's a great series.
yeah. Like you don't think there's too many of them now?
It's getting a little out of hand. Like, when they went to space, I thought that was a little.
It's not even about racing anymore.
No,
like,
it's not at all. Like they're like good guys now.
yeah, they were supposed to be badasses in the beginning, and now it's just all right. Well, we're stopping bank robberies and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I worked at the movie theater though when the one came out when Paul Walker died, and it was like the sad ending to it and everything. And like everyone, it was weird. Like all these like buff guys would show up to the movie and then they'd all walk out like crying at the end of it.
Yeah, that was a sad movie though. It was sad.
I'm not really big into Fast and Furious though, so I can't really relate. But you were like right on that right away. So
Yeah.
what about you, Riley? What's
I'm not sure about movies, but like I watch a lot of like Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they got movies too, so maybe that counts. So.
yeah. So would you take like the whole like collection of Trailer Park Boys with you?
Yeah.
That'd be your thing.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good choice though. I can relate a little bit more with this one because I like Trailer Park Boys, but
I like Trailer Park Boys too. But
yeah. But you're taking Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
locking it in. That's the decision.
Oh, locked.
Yeah, and you're sticking with Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's your favorite character on Trailer Park Boys?
Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like his Rickyisms? Those are so good.
Yeah, the best. This guy knows all about him too.
Which one?
Adam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you do a good Ricky impression, Adam? No. Oh, come on. Tyson, who's your favorite character in Fast and Furious, the series?
Paul Walker.
Yeah. That must have been really rough for you then.
Yeah, that was tough. That was upsetting.
Pour one out for the boys, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Are you guys like, I'll switch it up then. We'll go like, video games or something. What would be the one video game that you guys would take with you?
Probably Chell.
Yeah?
Yeah. Play a lot of Chell, so.
Do you play like with the boys or?
Yeah. We play a lot, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the best player on at Chell? You could say it yourself. Like,
Probably say me or Coxie, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
yeah. What about you?
I'd take Chell too.
Yeah. Would you say you're one of the best players too, or
Yeah.
what about Riley? How would you see stack
He's
up?
good. We always have good battles. We logged a lot of hours this
Yeah.
year.
Like just the two of you going at it, or like everybody?
A couple of other guys play, but
Who's your go-to team, or do you play like?
we do random.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
do random.
Yeah, 3 randoms.
So do you guys like play like series? Like, do you do like a 7-game series against each other or something, or you just like play one game and then move on?
Yeah, we'll do like winter
Yeah.
stays kind of thing.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I played a lot of online MLB The Show this year, and we would do like 7-game series with the guy, and that was a lot of baseball to play. Like it was almost too much baseball.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you didn't like clean up after 4 games, it was brutal. Who would you say is the worst player at Shell on the team?
Call's pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't lie. He's actually pretty
Like
bad.
he actually is pretty bad. It's not even like just shooting
I
at him.
can't
But
My God, did you expect this today when you walked in here?
I I knew this was coming.
Dawson's pretty bad too.
He's just shaking his head over there.
That's not true.
I don't know.
All three of them are honestly pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
Jackson.
gonna agree with them on that, or you think?
Jackson Smith too. He's not very
he's pretty
good.
bad.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So the vets are just getting called out here, but I'm here for it. So we might have to like set up like a tourney now on YouTube or something, or Twitch or something for you guys to do and just see who actually is the best.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm curious if it actually. I would laugh so much if Call beat you guys. That'd be the best. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd have to like delete the game.
All right. So growing up, you know, everyone gets into hockey. Obviously, the NHL is the end all be all. Who's your team? I'm gonna guess. Growing up around the Toronto area, you're probably a Leafs fan, or are you like one of those weird guys that's like, no?
No, I'm actually a Pittsburgh fan.
Oh yeah, Crosby.
Yeah, big Crosby fan. Yeah.
A lot of guys like. I'm like a lot of guys that I've interviewed on here are big Pittsburgh fans just because of Crosby, and that's the Crosby effect, or Washington because of Ovi. Like, it's kind of wild. What about you, Tyson?
I'm a Toronto fan.
Yeah, through and through. It's a problem, isn't it?
It is a problem.
What do you think as a goalie, like watching like when he was healthy, Stellaris or Wool? What do you take anything from their games, or you kind of watch guys in general?
I don't know. I really like pay attention too much and like intrigued in the game.
Yeah, that's fair. It's nice to have a guy like Austin Matthews out there finally, though. I grew up through some dark days, man. There was some really rough times.
Yeah.
When Phil Kessel was our savior and guy got unnecessarily butchered in the press. But anyways, Riley, do you have is it purely Crosby, or are you like the whole team, like Malkin?
Well, the whole team, but I didn't start off because of Crosby.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your season this year.
Oh yeah, it's
the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, we got our rings in. We're all good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, I can't argue that one because I'm still sitting here waiting. But I mean, have fun with Kyle Dubas.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Something for sure.
Do you guys like any other sports other than hockey, like, or is hockey through and through?
I used to play soccer growing up, like just as much as hockey, but like stopped that like COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just kind of pick one and
Yeah.
kept on with hockey.
Yeah.
You made the right choice.
Oh yeah. Not wrong at all.
I can't watch soccer. It's just so it's like paint,
it's
paint drying.
way too slow.
Yeah, but then again, I absolutely love baseball, and people will say the same thing about baseball. So, what about you, Tyson? Are you in any other sports?
Yeah, I played lacrosse.
Oh yeah, are you a goalie in lacrosse too? Or?
No, I was a player.
What I've been told many times, it's vicious. Is it really like as bad as they say it is?
It is. Yeah, like the cross checks. Like after a game, you'll be like pretty bruised up.
Do you get more bruised playing goal, even though with all the equipment, or you get more bruised playing lacrosse?
Lacrosse, like for 100%, sure,
yeah. That's interesting though. So like, because it's not really like there's no organized lacrosse up here. So when I hear guys say that, they're just like, yeah, lacrosse. I'm like, really? No, it's hockey or baseball or soccer. That's what you got. Football's kind of taken off a little bit now, but
yeah, like high school and stuff.
Yeah, but you only really get like 2-3 months to play football here, and then it's. Oh, you want to play in 3 feet of snow? Not really.
Yeah.
So, no one's out. We're not offering people to shovel out the stadium like in Buffalo. So, but before I wrap up here, though, I will give you your redemption chance now. Owen, do you want to come and take some redemption here?
I'll leave it off the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything too egregious.
Does anyone want to come and ask some questions while they're here?
I got one question for Ty.
Yeah.
Though.
Here, you got to come and. I'll cede the chair. Congrats. You are now a co-host of the show.
Ty, I need to know some of your other hobbies, pal. What do you got?
Hanging out with friends.
No, what's the one that starts with a G, though?
A what?
A G.
Gambling?
Oh. There we go. So how's that been treating you?
Well, not bad. Won $125 today.
Oh. I know. That's all I have.
That's all you wanted to ask. All right, there we go. Gambling fiend over here. Thanks, Owen Call. I seem to recall you gamble quite a bit too. So, yeah, now it's coming in. Let's go.
In morning practice, sometimes like we're doing drills and like Owen is like aggressively like ripping the puck at you when he should be warming you up. How does that make you feel when he does that kind of stuff to you?
Oh, it's just terrible guy. Like we're in warm-up drills and my gloves are all crusty. Like it just hurts to get hit, and then I got this guy coming down aiming for my head. And it's just brutal.
Yeah.
Is that all you had?
Yeah.
That's all.
Adam, you got anything? No.
Adam's the only one. So congratulations, boys. You now join the ranks of Ty Nelson as players who have hosted the Frontline podcast. Thanks so much for coming in here and taking some lumps from these guys and also throwing some as well. Really appreciate you guys coming on this week.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime. And that's Tyson Wilcox, Riley Misa, and a whole gallery of guys in the back here on the Frontline this week.
The Frontline, hosted by Courtney Kenny, the official podcast of the Powassan Voodoos.